Hey, y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It's real live music right here in downtown Knoxville. We're in the Old City today at Barley's for the Big Plate. It's Big Ears, and welcome y'all to Knoxville. Thanks for being here with us today. We have two acts for you here today. Mr. Lonnie Holley is here and going to be up the second half of the show today. To get things started, these two have a connection that goes back a ways, and well, it was sort of a last-minute add to the show. We're so happy to have him here visiting with us from Birmingham, Alabama. Y'all welcome Lee Bains to the Big Plate.
Thanks, y'all. It's an honor to be here, and I want to devote this song and this set of mine to my granddaddy, who was a 37-year postal carrier with the U.S. Postal Service, and who thanked God and Franklin Delano Roosevelt and the National Association of Letter Carriers for his moving into the middle class. And I want to do this for him, and I want to direct this song at Elon Musk, who knows nothing about the hard work that my granddaddy did and that not one person voted for. Yes, sir. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Hey, 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 hey. Woo! Maybe tell me about old bull. Mean and proud, even praying in the pew. Profits in the back with businessmen on Sunday, Monday morning, beating profits black and blue. Remember Woodruff Park, where America's state kids sang "We Shall Overcome," and work her out by cops under the Georgia Pacific sign, all off down Andrew Young. I said, "I'll never bite the fingers that feed yourself, pilot, as it washes the invisible hand. Be good, take care, and Godspeed ya, lest you forget it. Don't ever trust a company man. Don't do it." Hear the poets and professors postulate how we all got so robbed. All it takes is one wicked heart, a pile of money, and a chain of folks just doing their jobs. I said, "Don't ever bite the fingers that feed yourself, pilot, as it washes the invisible hand. Be good, take care, and Godspeed ya, lest you forget it. Don't ever trust that company man. Oh, child. Don't say I didn't warn you. On the mount we heard him say, gotta serve either me or him. We just turned and walked away. Hey, don't ever bite the fingers that feed yourself, pilot, as it washes the invisible hand. Be good, take care, and Godspeed ya, lest you forget it. Don't ever trust a company man. Oh, child. Don't ever trust a company man. Listen, children, listen, children. Thanks, y'all.
This is Lee Bains with us here today on the Big Plate live from Barley's. Now, Lee, like often, performs with his band, The Glory Fires, but more and more doing this solo thing.
I'm out here on my own.
Out there on your own. Well,
Yes, ma'am.
it's a little less drama when you're on your own, I reckon.
It's very true.
So you, did you grow up there in Birmingham?
Sure did.
All
On
right.
the south side of Birmingham.
So how did you come connected with Lonnie?
Well, like a lot of school kids of my generation, I just turned 40, and kind of my age, my wife's age, and older up through my older brothers, Lonnie was known around town as the Sandman because he would come to schools and boys and girls clubs and scout troops and things like that with artificial sandstone that was used to make cast iron pipe and different fittings in Birmingham. Birmingham's a steel town. And he would show us how to craft the sandstone into sculpture. So he became known as the Sandman. So I've known who Lonnie Holley was pretty much my whole life.
Yes, so Lonnie is now, the radio people can't see, but doing art as we speak. And at one point, I looked over and there was a whole table full of them over there doing art today before the show. So they very much incorporate the art into their real life. And Lee also sitting there taking part in the art session over there. So do you also do art on the side?
Well, if you'd asked me that several years ago, I said no, I don't. But Lonnie, and getting to spend so much time with him and learn from him has kind of taught me that we're all artists. We all have that capability. And it's kind of helped me to realize that everybody I know is a craftsperson in some kind of way. You know what I mean? And has a craft that, depending how much time they spend on it. So at this point, I can say that having learned from him, yes, I am an artist. I do make art.
Well, and it's also interesting as they're doing their art, there's conversation going, and Lonnie's guidance is coming out as
Yes.
you're not even realizing that you're being educated as you're sitting there doing your art. So it's a magical little experience I got to witness over there. Now, Lee is like literally, this came up quick. And this is it. He's in and out for performing wise. So there's not merch at the merch table. But if you are listening in out there in Radio Land, he's fixing to hit a mega tour in April, starting on April 11th in Athens, Georgia, the 12th in Campobello, South Carolina.
That's right.
Charleston, West Virginia on the 13th. This tour goes through the whole month of April, and you can find it right there at his website, which is thegloryfires.com. And we always encourage our audience to shake and howdy with our performers afterwards and thank them for being here with us. Lee will also be performing with Lonnie later, so I'm going to get out of the way so we can make that happen. Y'all, it's Lee Bains on the Big Plate, live from Barley's.
Thank you, Red. Thanks, y'all. This next song, if I can get my stuff working here, is about the south side of Birmingham, which is where I got to know Lonnie Holley and where I got to know my wife, Dawn, and a lot of the people who are most important to me. This is about growing up in a neighborhood and in a city where no matter who you were, what race, gender, class, sexuality, any of that stuff, if you were part of the south side of Birmingham, that's where you belonged. And I learned from my neighbors how to stand up for each other and how to stand up for our place. And that's what it's about. Drunk with the dew, done with the weight. We watch the towers fall through the film and dust. Stores sold out of flags, brave children pushed in line to prove the love of a father who would prove to give us up. Now we're down at the fountain and there's war in the skies and we're calling down the peace of the Lord. I lean into the idling truck, it smells like burnt oil and cologne. He drones, I killed a bunch of the last one, can't wait to kill more. In the sweetness of cut grass, speckled with red clay in the feet, we drank cans of purple nectar, cleats clicking on the sidewalk. We soft boys from a leafy mountain shadow the cut-up sons of the concrete valley who spit and cuss, revelate like men as they talk. We'll cop calling colonists, hear ghost men talk about that all-star game, the sneers and slurs from the visitors dug out of the raggedy shoes Darius had on. If Bo's in air, it's Amir's daddy's accent, the way Ricky tore off after him, that crossbine redneck, boy, you got to show out for your own. Nail my feet down to the south side of town. Bend my back into it, 24th Street Viaduct. Watch my hair grow long and tangle up in the smoke still rising from the stacks. In case my tongue is steel, in case I ever dare to say I'm stuck. Swaddled in black, suckling on cigarettes, crammed into our girlfriend's hand-me-down jeans. Our arms are crossed, heads nodding to every song, like we already know or just don't care what it means. And at his post on the corner, John, thick matted beard and torn heavy coat, his face contorted by voices, the wounded dudes are all cracking up. I fall quiet, watch them silently read off the transmission, slash shouts of children falling through the fading southbound summer dust. Down my feet, down to the south side of town. Bend my back into it, 24th Street Viaduct. Watch my hair grow long and tangle up in the smoke still rising from the stacks. In case my tongue is still, in case I ever dare to say I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. Thanks, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Got a couple more here. I'm thinking a lot about my grandparents, and I grew up playing music with them, singing in their church. My grandmama directed a choir for the Methodist Church for 70 years. Is that right? Yeah. She started when she was 19 and she retired when she was 89. And she did that whole time with the Methodist Church, other than what she called her 2 years of evangelizing to the Baptists. And when I was growing up singing with them, they did a song in their church called There Is a Balm in Gilead. And when I was a little kid, I thought they were saying there is a bomb, B-O-M-B, in Gilead. And I was thinking years later about how there was a bomb in Gilead. There are a lot of bombs falling in the Holy Land. And this song is about how faiths that are built on peace and love and treating people right, doing right by our neighbor, like Christianity, like Judaism, like Islam, can be distorted by people in power to lead the followers to do great harm against one another. And so this song is about returning to the deep peace and grace that's inherent in all those traditions and trying to do that. And I want to do it in solidarity with Mahmoud Khalil. Children of Abraham, don't say you ain't been warned. There will come a burning day. Straight out of checkpoints to your enemy's house. And narrow is a way. And broad are the wings of the silver birds overhead. Wide open are their bellies' gates. And many there be among y'all children who lie begging in their ways. And their ways. Hey, 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 there is a bomb in Gilead. Well, it sitteth on the throne of peace, and it's fixing to get blown to pieces. Hey, yeah, there is a bomb. Children of Paul, forget y'all not, to whom we really belong. Thank you. For a so long hath been wrought that cleaves the weak from the strong. Listen to me from the strong. Hey, 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 there is a bomb in Gilead. Well, it sitteth on the throne of peace, and it's fixing to get blown to pieces. Hey, yeah, there is a bomb. Boy from his father, mama from her daughter. If we ain't loving, brother, we ain't living. Hey, there is a bomb in Gilead. Well, it's Thank y'all so much. Man, I got one more song, and then my mentor and friend Lonnie Holley is going to get up here. This song is, again, I want to do it for my granddaddy who taught me that the God that he worshiped and that he led me to worship and that I continue to worship today did not come to earth as a rich, powerful person trying to make people's lives harder. He came as a working man, he came as a carpenter, and he came to help people, and he came to love people regardless of who they were or what they believed. He came to minister to the sick and the elderly and the stranger. And this is about everybody who in their own ways, in their own communities, with their own beliefs are trying to do that and feed into that and trying to love people and do right by people and do the right thing, just like we were all taught, just like it's still true no matter what's going on in the world today. And I want to invite my friend Kim Register up here from the great band Meltdown Rodeo in Durham, North Carolina. Kim, grab a mic wherever you feel like it, homie, and jump in whenever you want. Lonnie and Shazad, if y'all want to come up here at any point and join in on this one, you're welcome to as well. Captives cry freedom from a crucifix of sheds. The state calls corrections between Lock 17 and Toll Fine, where the banks and the landlords stole my great-granddaddy's days, where the Lord taught him to read the scriptures by the cold light. Joy Harjo reads between the Tobasovki and her folks' mounds. Elders called through death, an eagle, a song, her mama's old biscuit pan. A boy murmurs in the mic as a briar patch saved her life. Like when his mama got strung out, his grandparents took him by his little shaking hands. Old broken things to fix, a round up wild-eyed band. Piles of wine and stories, sanctified, beaten down land. Longer I've been living, seems like the less I understand. Every morning I hit my knees and thank God my God's a working man. I thank God that he came down here to get to working man. Heard my mama cuss the day I was born. Sun pierced my lids, great-granddaddy touched this one. The only time he left Alabama, me and granddaddy singing and waving from the shore. All broken things to fix, round up wild-eyed band. Piles of wine and stories, sanctified, beaten down land. Longer I've been living, seems like the less I understand. Every morning I hit my knees and thank God my God's a working man. I thank God that they came down here to get to working man. Search Talladega's burnt mills, hunting for the spirit of the strike. It's soft hills for the red stick war songs. Amistad blazed on the Ritz Theater marquee. Dark air, college kids, town elders. Blue light, flashing blades, broken chains. The sing peg calls to the ancestors through the ancient speakers and the dim screen. All broken things to fix, round up wild-eyed band. Piles of wine and stories of sanctified, beaten down land. holler of her barefoot starvation youth. Some church shadow stones cried out my grandmama's sweet name. A lady fixing flowers, eyes flashing at me that were killed. She weaves lives to the grave roads, old time falling like rain. Old broken things to fix, wild up, wild-eyed man. Piles of wine and stories, sanctified beaten down land. Longer than living seems like the less I understand. Every morning I hit my knees and thank God my God's a working man. I thank God that she came down here to get to working man. I want to thank you, Lord. Oh, I want to thank you. I squatted at his feet. Did he preach to the union black and white? Before they shut down the Jasper Street, so the Corona mine. I'll spread across the land, led me down to the lock 17 down. The black warrior sang its song. The eagle opened up like a black-bound book in the sky. Oh, broken face of pigs, wild up, wild-eyed man. Piles of wine and stories, sanctified, beaten down land. Longer but then living seems like the less I understand. So every morning I hit my knees and thank God my God's a working man. I thank God that y'all came down here to get to working man. Oh, I want to thank you, Lord. I want to thank you. Did they tell ya he could play down the house? Did they tell ya he could clean a mess of fish? What did they tell ya? He had a love for the working girls. What did they tell ya? He told a rich man to go and cut a switch.
Lee Bains, y'all. Certainly shaken howdy with him after the show. Thank him for being here with us today. This was your one chance to get to see him, so you win. We win today. Yeah, you can find more information at thegloryfires.com. His current project, Old Time Folk, streaming out there on those streaming platforms where you get your music out there in music land. Quickly, I need to mention to folks that the WDVX Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Taproom and Pizzeria here on Jackson Avenue. Of course, it's home of the Big Plate on Fridays by Modelo Especial and Corona Extra. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville. So for you folks that are visiting with us today for Big Ears, we're not just doing this today for Big Ears. We do this every day at noon. We are WDVX Radio here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Community radio. We are supported by our community. So thank you for that. And if you've never tuned in to WDVX, we've got stickers at the front door on your way out, so you can take that as a reminder and tune in. We stream the Blue Plate Special Monday through Saturday at noon from our Facebook page and our YouTube channel as well. So we invite you to learn more about WDVX at WDVX.com. So the band's already here. You already saw them, just in a different configuration. Lonnie, you're a different person.
I'm different.
I have never met anyone like you. I don't believe.
I am so sorry
Similar
for being different.
I don't mean that. I mean that in the most beautiful and wonderful way. It's good to be different.
Hopefully.
That's what
different
Big
in that
Ears is.
creative manner.
That's what Big Ears is all about, is being different. And, we embrace that here at WDVX. When you get to talk to Lonnie, you experience something that's very different as well. And I encourage you all certainly to shake and howdy with him and try to get that opportunity to get that moment with Lonnie. You're going to have several chances during Big Ears, and we're going to talk more about that here in just a minute, y'all. Mr. Lonnie Holley to the big plate, live from Barley's.
How many times, I sit and thought alone. How many times, I wonder. I wondered about the many wonders. See, as a little bitty boy, I saw so much to wonder about. I said, how many times, I just had to try to figure it all out. See, I don't want to go to crying up here. But life is filled of wonder. But the values, the values of wonder is so wonderful. See, yesterday I was doing an interview with Australia way down under, and they was wondering why do I wonder so deeply? See, over every mountain there's another mountain to wonder about. Yeah, yeah, how many times do we close our eyes and wonder? I remember seeing my old grandpappy. I said, Grandpap, Grandpap, what it is that you about to do? See my grandmama digging in the graveyard. Hey, I watched her until she got finished, and then I wanted to know how deep do you have to dig to put somebody's body down? How many times hey, do I have to wonder? Play it, man. Come on, play it for me. How many times must I get lost and wonder? How many times?
Lonnie Holley with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So, when I was reading up about Lonnie, it said that you claim, so I don't know if that's fact or not, but I read that you claim to have been sold at 4 years old for a bottle of whiskey.
Well, it's been written that way. And since I was a little boy that was being given away.
You went through the foster system in the hardest of ways.
Not so much of the foster system, just given away
Just
from hand
passed
to
around.
hand. Because the woman that took me away from my mother, I think she mistaked and took me away too long. Because Mama had 27 children out of 32 pregnancies.
27 children, y'all.
And I was her seventh child. So I don't like to blame things on people, especially when you don't know the true facts about it. My thing, I'm not trying to tell America how to be America, but how to understand the growth of America and the process of growing. In the process of growing, there were ways that women associated with women, and men is associated with men. In the process of doing that, sometimes one man had to go to work while the other man had to take care of other business. It wasn't all the time everybody was at work on master's plantation. I'm talking about from slavery until right now that I'm
Correct.
sitting here. Knowledge were a thing that were more like shared. So I was moved from hand to hand. I was moved from the burlesque dancers at the state fairground allowing going to every county from 1.5 until 4 years old. So that's the case where was he sold, was he stole, was he given away? That's where that is a little bit of confusion.
I like the bottle of whiskey story.
I
sounds.
like the bottle of whiskey.
That just sounds
too.
fun, but I'm sure it was anything but fun. And as you were passed around, you learned a lot, but you've been able to absorb a lot of things and teach them to others. You have brought yourself from that place of no real home, and now look at you. You have your own family. You have your own look at all these people who are here to see you right now. You know, you are a beautiful testament of someone who had every opportunity to fail, but you pulled yourself out of that place, and now you're inspiring others. So
I
thank
think
you.
that's my job. I think what I am as an artist is because of my life experience. If you haven't learned anything, how can I teach you something that I haven't learned? How can I witness to you about something that I have not experienced it? I think I'm well experienced it in a lot of pictorial manner, what I seen, how I saw it, and how I took it in. It's called Curiosity. I did a song called They Beat the Curiosity Out of Me. And I did another song called I Stole This Knowledge. I slipped and I was peeping and I was looking and I was doing this and that in order to get what I have now. And now I can give it back to each and every one of my fans, or if you all are my fans. Because sometimes I get so hot I need a bunch of fans. You see what I'm talking about?
I don't think they're here just because. I think they know why they're here, to see you. You know, I've noticed, well, we've only heard one piece here so far, but Lonnie's very famous. He's very improv, and so even though the concept of the song may seem the same, it's always different every time that he does that. He has a new project out right now that's called Tonky, and I'm holding this big, beautiful new book that has just come out, self-titled, of Lonnie's art, and it will be available at the Merch Mall, which is just right up the street in the Emporium Center there, as well as his music available as well. And we always ask our audience to please thank our performers for being here with us today. But for now, I'm gonna back out of the way. It's the Sandman, Lonnie Holley, with us here today on the Big Plate, live from Barley's.
Our cup runneth over. Our cup runneth over. You see all over time. Tell everybody our cup runneth over. The other day I was down by the river, started out on a beautiful sunny day. I saw men and women, boys and girls, using life and carrying on in all kind of ways. Our cup runneth over. Sometimes getting too full, you know. blowing wind. Our cup runneth over. See, I'm a young man, I wanna how to sing about the swelling of when the water began to run furiously, washing everything in its way. See the dark cloud, dark cloud that was coming was full of destruction. Harsh blowing wind, thunder and lightning, sounding off to break the mountains down. Lightning striking and night, setting fires on the ground. Our cup running over. And before the day was over, many rivers running deep. Many rivers was running deep. Why do the birds go in the midst of a storm? Where would the humans run to? We're running along, our cup running over by the river. Our cup running over and over and over.
Lonnie Holley. So we've got time for one last tune. We gotta keep the big ears on schedule, y'all. But we want to invite y'all to visit Knoxville tomorrow at noon. Continuing with Big Ears, the Magic Tuber String Band will be with us along with the Gladson Family Band. You can find more information on Big Ear's website, on your schedule there, on the app, or at our website at WDVX.com. We are a listener-supported radio station, community radio, and there's always a donation bucket at the door if you like what we do and support community radio. A little love in the bucket helps us keep the good music going on the Blue Plate Special. The book, Lonnie Holley, and the new project, Tonky, available in the merch mall.
I'm getting it.
It's just right up the street. And yeah, you'll get a chance to do a little shopping up there in the merch mall with all the artists from Big Ears as well. Let me make sure. How about one more round of applause for Lee Bains, the first half of the show here today? Now, Lonnie is playing tonight. It is a pop-up show at 10 o'clock at the Jig in Reel tonight. That's just a block up the street. Tomorrow morning, before we do the Blue Plate at noon, he'll be doing a panel at Visit Knoxville. And then on Sunday, he will be at the Mill and Mine at 1 o'clock. So several opportunities to get to see Lonnie while he's here. And, well, how about a round of applause for Jazad as well, because he's been here the whole time. We clap for everybody else. So thank you all so much for being here with us today. Will you leave us with the last tune, y'all? This is Lonnie Holley on the Big Plate, live from Barley's.
The main thing about just being anybody, anywhere on this planet is how we're growing to learn. I just want to remind America, you are built because of knowledge. America, you are built because of wisdom that was growing like seed. We just kept planting ourselves and learning to the master's degree. Knowledge in America, your foundation. We did our best to build you strong. America, America, it was knowledge. Knowledge and wisdom. Give us knowledge. I remember our teacher saying, you must learn, you must learn. It's better to learn than to be rejectful. If you go around playing like it doesn't matter, one of these days, knowledge will have to hold you up strong, America. It was knowledge. Thank you, Radio Lion. Thank you for listening to what we brought through the airways today. But human, let me sing it to you. Let me sing it to you because this these words is only knowledge that kept us growing in America. America. Mixing and blending, turning me out. America. Hey, yeah, yeah. the brain you all have. Tell mama, tell daddy, tell grandma and granddaddy, thank you for the knowledge, because I am only that I knew to be. I am only that I learned to be. Hey, in between when I learned a few teardrops, America, and some blood had to be shed. America. So between the blood, sweat, and tears, over the years, America, it was knowledge that kept on growing. America, that kept on growing. America, plant sons playing. America, take not your name in vain. Places are hey, America, take not your name in vain. Yeah. Thumbs up from the Universe Human. Look forward to seeing you all later tonight and Sunday, right? Is that right, Lee? Thank you, Radio Land. Thank you all. I hope you all spreading me across the nation. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. America is about knowledge that you be.
Lonnie Holley. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.